Okay, we gotta talk about The Great Gatsby. Gatsby? What Gatsby? The Great Gatsby. The Leonardo DiCaprio movie that we just saw.
Oh.
We gotta talk about that. Alright?
Why?
Because last week we said we were gonna talk about Iron Man 3, and you derailed the conversation like you usually do, and people were upset that we didn't actually talk about the movie.
You want to talk about Iron Man 3, and we can do it.
Well, suck balls. I thought you said you liked it. You said it was awesome.
No, that was before I actually saw it.
Listen, the twist is terrible. Pepper does some ridiculous shit, and for the second Iron Man movie in a row, there's like almost no Iron Man. I think the ship has sailed on the Iron Man 3 conversation, okay? The people don't want to tune into a Great Gatsby conversation and hear us talk about Iron Man 3. And just the cycle will continue on and on. We gotta talk about the Great Gatsby.
That's fine, but the same problem I had last week. I mean, I don't want to spoil a movie for these people.
Well, it's opening day. There are ways to talk about a movie without spoiling it, okay? Like, why don't you just name something that you liked?
Okay.
Okay. Why don't you try naming something that you didn't like? Alright, that's probably easier for you.
That's a lot easier.
Alright, let's start with, it's Too Faithful to the Book. Too faithful to the book. Too faithful to the book. How's that possible?
Baz Luhrmann should have taken more liberties, man.
Too faithful to the book. I don't even think I've ever heard of that. I didn't even know that kind
Have
of
you ever
thing
read The
existed.
Great Gatsby?
Well, yeah, but it was a long time ago. I don't really remember it very well.
You know, consider yourself lucky. It's boring.
Dude, it's a classic. Yeah, classically boring. Dude, it is the least exciting book ever. It's the Mad Men of books. Alright? It may be brilliant, but it's too f***ing slow. You have the attention span of a 5-year-old. Alright? What else didn't you like? Anything else?
Tobey Maguire narrates the whole freaking movie.
Well,
Right? This is what you do when you try and film a book that's in the first person with tons of narration, and you realize, oh, I'm going to do lots of voiceover. Right? Why not just film Tobey Maguire, the actor, sitting on a stool, reading the book, and call it a day?
right, because that would be entertaining for everyone. Right? Build a movie as Peter Parker reads The Great Gatsby.
Andrew Garfield is Peter Parker. Not Tobey Maguire. That's like the one thing the new Spider-Man movies got right.
Alright. Well, did you at least like Leonardo DiCaprio? Did you at least think Leo was good in the
Leonardo DiCaprio was a good Gatsby.
Okay.
He was a good Gatsby.
But was he a great Gatsby?
Well, I don't know. He sounds pretty goofy saying stuff like old sport. Everybody sounds goofy saying old sport. And even people that lived in the 20s sound goofy saying old sport. That's like the whole point. That's a pretty stupid reason to write a whole book. Did you at least find the movie visually stimulating? In any way? Yes, but I found Prometheus visually stimulating. I just found the story to be a snoozer. The Great Gatsby, the film, may look pretty, right? But the story has got as much pep as a Model T. You can't blame the director for the story. I can blame him for choosing to adapt this book into a movie. Yeah, I certainly can. No one put a gun to his head.
Well, I thought it was great, okay?
Well, you like Moulin Rouge.
A lot of people like Moulin Rouge.
Well, a lot of people are stupid.
You don't have a lot of friends, do you?
Listen, the movie's gorgeous. The period until Jay-Z shows up and pulls you right out of the time period. That's a stylistic choice, alright? I thought it was badass. Jay-Z's a lot like Gatsby, actually. That's racist. No, it's not. Listen, why can't you just accept the fact that some books are unfilmable? Listen, Life of Pi was supposed to be unfilmable, right? And then Ang Lee came along and won an Oscar for it. Richard Parker!
Well, I just walked right into that one, didn't I?